dude, it's crazy.
Every day, there's a risk of crossing an angry driver.
Pull over.
Someone on the verge of losing it.
Someone punched me.
And as you're about to see,
He's gonna end up killing somebody.
this is road rage out of control.
You're gonna die. I could have died.
Pull over.
He was sucker punched during a road rage altercation.
Austin, Texas, Mopac Expressway. With his 1.5-year-old in tow, Ejveri Tomasko is looking forward to enjoying what has turned out to be a beautiful day.
I'm picking up my daughter from daycare. She's about 1.5 years old. We're driving down the road, we're babbling together. You say, Dada? Before I know it, there is a car coming into my lane. I have to hit the brakes. Too late, and we did hit.
It's a minor collision. Still, what happens next is surprising. The driver takes off.
In that moment, yeah, your heart drops a little bit.
Just in case something goes wrong on the road, Ejveri has kept a dash cam in his car for 5 years. And now, it's rolling as he tries to get the driver's attention.
Pull over. Is this a hit and run? Do I need to call 911 right now? So I am honking, I'm gesturing, hey, pull over. We gotta solve this. Pull over.
For 3 minutes, Ejveri honks relentlessly until the driver finally pulls into a parking lot. But it's clear he has no intention of resolving this peacefully.
The first thing that he says is, quote, you hit my fucking car? And I said, no, you hit my car.
Ejveri is worried. His daughter is in the car, and this man is livid.
The first thing I do is I back up, and he's still coming after me. I dodge a punch to my face, but I do land a punch to my shoulder. If I were any slower, I very well may have been unconscious in the middle of a searing hot Texas parking lot.
Ejveri retreats out of dashcam view, but you can hear his cries for help.
This is bigger than just two guys disagreeing about a road rage incident. There's a child's safety at stake here.
Ejveri desperately keeps yelling.
Someone hears me, and it just so happens that someone is an off-duty police officer. He comes over while I am on the phone with 911.
Alpha 911, can you hear me?
Hi, I just was in a hit-and-run accident, and then I was assaulted. Someone punched me.
All the other driver seems to care about is how much damage there is to Ejveri's car.
Where are you?
I am in the shopping center.
Both drivers tell the off-duty cop, who isn't caught on Ejveri's dashcam, their side of the story.
He just swung at me. He hit me in the shoulder after hitting the front end of my car. I'm starting to get mad. It's not just me being upset that my life was put in jeopardy, my daughter's safety was put in jeopardy. Now I'm mad that he's trying to say
Say he never swung at me.
it's on camera. You can lie your way out of this all you want.
My assailant
Didn't know who he was dealing with.
And what is your name, sir?
My name is Ejveri Tomasko, A-V-E-R-Y. Last name Tomasko, T-O-M-A-S-C-O. He also didn't know he was throwing a punch at someone with a camera and someone in media.
The entire west coast of Florida are going to be feeling familiar impacts just like that.
In Austin, Ejveri Tomasko is a local household name.
I'm a broadcast meteorologist, which means I'm on TV 5 days a week.
There are already some gusty winds developing along the west and northwest coast of Florida.
When police arrive, they suspect the other driver is under the influence.
He was so wired up, but he passed the field sobriety test.
The man is identified as 26-year-old Tien Run Ma, but he isn't arrested until 5 days later, after police review Ejveri's footage.
This guy got to get back in his car and drive home and spend at least a few nights there before finally getting arrested.
News of the weatherman who takes a hit spreads quickly.
A TV meteorologist for the CBS affiliate in Austin was shaken up after he says he was sucker punched during a road rage altercation.
And it's all captured on his vehicle's dash camera.
That story went viral all over social media. As a member of the media, as a broadcast meteorologist, it's not my goal to be a part of the news, but if news happens to me, then it's my job to make sure that sees the light of day, sees the light of a camera.
Run Ma is charged with a misdemeanor, assault with bodily injury. He's also ordered to take 8 hours of anger management classes and have no contact with Ejveri.
If you're gonna act animalistic like that, you're not getting away with that.
And that's exactly why Ejveri thinks everyone should get a dash cam.
If I had not had that video, it would have been his word against mine. The video can't lie.
It is hard sometimes to watch that video only because I think about the what ifs. What if he had laid me flat out on the concrete? What would have happened to my daughter? Would I still be in a hospital at this point? My goal was to get safe, be safe, and to keep my daughter safe. But it's very hard listening back to that video and hearing her crying, knowing what easily could have happened if it had gone a different way.
Jacksonville, Florida, I-295, near Old St. Augustine Road. It all begins with a fender bender.
Jacksonville 911, station emergency. Hi, yeah, someone just hit me.
22-year-old Ana Himenez calls 911 to report a driver in a dark Chevy has rear-ended her white Honda, then taken off onto the interstate. Other drivers who see it unfold start recording and dial 911.
His airbag's deployed and he ran the red light trying to get away.
On her 911 call, Himenez pleads for help.
Someone stop him! He hit me! Someone stop him! He hit me! Stop him!
The operator tries to calm her down, but she is angry and determined to chase after him.
Listen, ma'am, the police will handle that. I need you to talk to me.
But Himenez has no interest in waiting for the police. Other motorists who see her chasing him start recording on their phones.
Holy cow. Boy, this ain't no joke right here, boy. I'm recording. Here to go, here to go. Which one's the road rage? I don't know. Oh, well, he just got in front. They're both in the middle lane now.
As the angry pursuit continues, more and more worried calls come into 911.
They were bumping each other going really, really fast. He was hitting people with his car. He was crazy.
The operator, who is on the phone with Himenez, repeatedly begs her to back off.
Stop following him, ma'am, so that we can come and help you.
Himenez refuses to relent.
We are on 295 going on, he's on the Buckman. Okay, so you're still following him? Yes. Are you going to pull over or are you going to keep following him? Get the police, please. We can't help you if you keep driving. We need you to pull over.
One witness captures smoke coming from one of the cars.
Oh, it's about to get serious, boy. It's about to get serious. They burning some tread right there.
And as the two cars keep ramming into each other, things only get more intense.
Damn, he's hit me again! He's just trying to blow my car! I'm trying to get up! I get away from him! He's trying to flip my car over! Okay, I hope they got him because he's gonna end up killing somebody, I guarantee you, if you don't catch him.
Himenez follows the other driver for 13 tense minutes until her chase comes to a horrific end. The SUV has plowed through a median, flipped, and slammed into other cars.
Ma'am. Ma'am, what's going on? I think it's fucking dead! I think it's fucking dead! Mobile disconnected.
At least 6 cars are involved.
No, crash! There's a big crash! Hurry! Just get ambulance!
Are they
multiple injuries out here! Dead people all over the road!
What kind of vehicles are involved?
Multiple!
What?
20 people are dying!
Okay.
One's about to burst into flames there.
It's the car's on fire, ma'am!
Anyone else?
The car's on fire! There's somebody in the car!
Okay, are they able to get out?
No!
Emergency crews race to the scene. There are multiple injuries and 1 fatality. The driver Himenez was chasing, 60-year-old James David Robinson. Court records reveal Robinson had 3 prior convictions for driving with a suspended or revoked license.
He had been arrested a couple of times for driving while license suspended, which gives me the thought that that's the reason why he didn't stop.
But in recorded statements to police, witnesses say Himenez never should have been pursuing him in the first place.
Why didn't the Honda just stop? Why did the Honda speed up to run into him?
But when police interview Ana Himenez, who chased after the man who hit her, she steadfastly maintains that she is not to blame.
I was the victim. He was the one hitting me.
It was upwards of 13 times your vehicles came in contact. At any point in time, they tell you don't pursue them, don't chase after them.
I can't remember. I just wanted to keep a visual on him so the police could get to him.
Prosecutors see it differently.
Southside woman is charged in that road rage incident.
Prosecutors filed charges against Ana Himenez for murder and vehicular homicide.
In August 2022, Himenez pleads guilty and is sentenced to 8 years behind bars.
Totally not the way to handle this situation. You don't want to chase somebody. Now, she had an opportunity while she was chasing him. She had time to think about everything that she did. She heard the dispatcher pleading with her, do not chase him. Do not chase him. Stop your chase. The police are on the way. You had 2 law enforcement agencies basically telling her, do not chase this individual. She did it anyway. The prosecution threw the book at her because Ms. Himenez was hell-bent on either confronting this guy physically or making sure that justice was served.
Tragically, it all could have easily been avoided.
Had she just got his tag number, let the police do what they're paid to do, he would be alive today and she would be a free woman.
Fucking jail.
What?
When a driver is angry, there's no telling what will come out of their car. A new Forbes survey finds that the top reasons for resorting to crazy rage are heavy traffic, running late, or being stressed, angry, or tired.
Oh my God.
Ramapo, New York. One of the most common weapons ragers use is a baseball bat.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He just fuck. I did nothing to.
Whatever initiated this heated incident, the wild footage ended up on the news and in court.
Look at this piece of shit. Dude, look what he did in my fucking car. Look at this piece of shit. Look at you. Are you gonna fucking attack me? Are you gonna attack me? For what did I do to you? What are you, nuts? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? Are you fucking embarrassed of this guy? He just fucking destroyed my brand new car, you idiot. Oh my God.
In Los Angeles,
Wow.
this driver uses a pipe to attack another motorist.
Hey Siri, call 911.
And then uses it on another driver just a few hours later. In the Dominican Republic, this young man is almost hit in a crosswalk. So he uses his skateboard to voice his frustration. And sometimes, when you don't have a weapon on you, you have to use whatever you've got.
Caught on camera, terrifying moment for a driver in Shoreline.
This insane case of axe rage in Washington even has journalists in shock.
Jen, this is scary.
Yeah, very scary to think that someone could be so enraged that they would chase you down and then hurl an axe at your windshield.
I could have died.
San Antonio, Texas, Highway 1516. Šavon Kanales is a busy working mom who's headed out for a much-needed night of fun that is about to turn into absolute horror.
I was just gonna go hang out with a friend. I love to cruise in my car. So I'm jamming out.
She's driving under an overpass when there's a terrifying noise.
The loud explosion of glass. I ducked and actually went to my driver's side door because I felt glass hit me. I was completely dumbfounded, like, did I hit something?
What has actually happened is much scarier.
Oh my gosh, that is a spear.
A metal spear has pierced her windshield and is now stuck in her steering column.
Like, I had no idea what had just happened, and I actually didn't see anything coming my way. What got me was the loud explosion of glass, and when I heard that, I ducked. So I stayed like this for, a solid 10 to 15 seconds, and I'm like, Šavon, you need to look at the road because you don't want to go off and hit the guardrail that's right there. I just froze. Do I stop? And I was like, no, you don't stop. You don't know what's about to happen.
Šavon floors it. She has no idea who did this or if they're still coming for her.
Everything ran through my mind. Is this a kidnap attempt? Is somebody trying to kill me?
She can barely see, but she's too petrified to stop.
I immediately called 911. You guys need to come quick. I don't know if they're trying to kidnap people, if they're trying to murder somebody. It was a solid 3 to 4 minute drive with the spear in my windshield.
When she gets to a well-lit residential area, Šavon feels safe enough to pull over, but the police are 20 minutes out, and her phone only has a 2% charge.
I called my best friend. I'm like, somebody just threw a spear through my car. Send me your location immediately. I'm on my way.
It's only then that Šavon realizes she might be injured.
I had to sit there for a moment, like looking at myself. I did not have one scratch. Not one scratch, and I just could not believe it. I could see the glass everywhere.
Her friend arrives quickly to comfort her until police arrive.
When he shined his flashlight in my car, he was like, I gotta call somebody. We need to send CSI out here. Yeah. Whoa, dude.
Baffled, investigators carefully remove the spear and take it for fingerprinting and DNA testing.
That is crazy. Why a spear? Why would you chunk it at a car like that? Look how big that is.
When Shavon gets home and shows her kids the video she took, they're in shock.
So yeah, guys, I almost died. Somebody threw a spear through my car tonight. Thought I'd show you all how bad it is. But yeah, went into my steering wheel and everything, so yay me.
My daughter was like, I'm so happy you made it back home, Mom.
You could have died.
I could have died.
The worst case scenarios are haunting.
I usually ride with my windows down. If they would have waited just seconds later, that would have gone right through my passenger window and pierced right through me.
Police think the suspect hid in some dark trees near the overpass Shavon was driving under. They don't know if he targeted her specifically, but they do think the spear rager was intentionally targeting drivers. Shavon is just grateful she survived.
I was in shock for a solid 3 days. I'm very blessed, very blessed.